Designer. Today in this my video section we are going to see how to create the web page. Now in this video section we will see how to create the login form. So to create the login form we require the image. So this image already I have copy pasted within my folder. You can see over here my webtech folder, and I have pasted this image within my folder. Now we have to create this form. You can see over here different types of effects which I have given. This effect is called as on hover. Okay, over here it is allowing me to use the username. Over here I can enter the password. Of course this password is an asterisk signs. So over here how to create that? Let's see through your HTML coding. First of all, we will create the form through your HTML coding. So over here within the head tag, I have given the link reference, that is a style sheet. So over here basically we are doing this coding with the help of Xcoding style sheet. Of course student also use either directly you can mention the codes within the HTML tag. Already I have explained you in my last video section when we have uploaded the simple web page by using only HTML tags. Now this time we are using the cascading style sheets. So over here we have to specify the type and reference, that is the style CSS. So this style CSS I have already created. We will see that later on. Now within the body tag we have to create the division tag and the class, that is a login box, because I have to create this login box. That's why my class name is a login box. Over here we are putting this image, that is this image. So with the help of name and extension I am calling that image through img tag, and this is a class which I have created because this image I want to place on my login box. That's why we are creating the class over here. Now which options we required over here? For example, I want heading, that is a login here. So that heading I am mentioning within the h1 tag. So it is appearing on the my login box. Now after that we require the form field, that is a username and password. So for that purpose we are using the form tag, and opening and closing in between the form tag we are using username. So this username is coming over here, username. Of course for username we require the text box. That's why input tag with the attribute type we have typed the text. Name is the identity of that particular box. Now suppose I want over here, we want to give the hint for the user which things they are supposed to type over here. So this is enter username, enter user password. So if I want that placeholder, so we have to use the attribute, that is a placeholder. So whichever thing you will type over here, it will print as it is over here. Of course this is an optional one. Same thing we have used the password. So password is coming over here. Password for typing that we want it should be the secret codes. So that's where over here in input we have to use the password. For username text and for password input type password. Then over here name, that is a password. Placeholder, that is choice for you if you want, otherwise you can omit this option. Finally I want to print the submit button to submit my form. That's why submit is there. Value, that is a labeling, for that is a login labeling I want. So I am specifying value is a login and button name is a submit. Now after that forget password, over here I have to create the hyperlink, but currently we are not creating any link over here. You can see it is not opening any page at all. So that's why only I have used over here hyper reference, that's it. If you want to display certain page, that page you have to create with extension, you can mention it over here. It will give that page. Already we did this in my properly video section. But this is our practice session, that's why we have just mentioned the hash. After that, close the tags, that is your division tag, form tag, body tag and HTML tag. Now we will see how basically we will design this, that is a hover button options and the different kinds of transparency. You can see this is a transparent, my box is a transparent, easily I can view my background image also. So how to apply this effect, that we have to mention within the cascading stud sheet. So over here I am using the body tag. Now within this body I am giving the margin, padding, background, that is I want that image supposed to be transparent. So this image name I have mentioned over here, that is a background URL. After that, the size of that, position and the font family for your body tag. Now over here next coding, that is a login box, height and width of your login pad box you can mention if you want to give any color. So I have given over here gray color. So gray color is representing by this option. Where you want to place that box, so that option you can mention it over here. You can see top 30 and left is a 20 which I have given. So top 30 and 20 margins it is giving me. If I will change that, so let's see that also. For example, top 50 I am giving over here. Save the changes, refresh your browser. So you can see it is leaving the 50% pixel area. If I am giving over here from the left side how much you want to leave, for example we will mention it over here. %. So you can see, save the changes, go to your browser, refresh it. So 70% from the left it is showing me. Okay, so choice is yours where you want to place your login box. After that, position, transform, box sizing and padding. So these things you have to decide according to your requirement. I want border box, that's why I am giving border sizing, that is a border box. I want it should be the translate, that is a 50%, that is a transform in that. That's why I am giving this attribute over here. So this affects for my box. After that, login image. Login image is nothing but the image which we have put over here. So where you basically want to place this image, so that coding is over here. That is a width and height for that particular image. If you will change accordingly, that image get resize. You can decide the radius, position, from top how much you want to leave and from left side. So this is a coding for login image. After that, H1 is nothing but my heading, where basically we want to place that heading level. So that can be decided with the help of H1. So over here we have given the font size, alignment. Suppose I want to specify in the center side. So I am giving over here center. Wherever you want to place, you can mention it over here. That is a right, center, choice is yours. But whichever changes you will make, save it and refresh. So it is appearing on the right hand side. So wherever you want to do that, you can do the changes over here. Even I will change this also, that is at 20 and 30%. So properly we can align that. Yes, now it is in the proper size. After that, after completing your heading level, we will jump towards the box, that is a paragraph. So we have used the paragraph within my form, that is a username and password. So we can change that also. I want, it should be in the bold color, margin and padding we are not giving anything. If you want, you can mention that. So it is appearing in the bold effect. So over here choice is yours, either bold, italic, underline. These are the different formatting part. These formatting parts already I have explained in my YouTube video, that is a formatting HTML tags. Next option, that is a input. So over here we can mention the width and the margin from bottom for input option. Within the input we are using the password. So for password, whichever options you want, you can go on selecting over here. That is a color, height, size, background. So these options are optional. Choice is yours. If you want, you can put it down. Otherwise, omit that. Next option is a submit button. Now for submit button, you can see over here, this is my submit button. So I have labeled it as a login. Now over here we are giving the border and outline none. If you want, you can put the border, that is of course in the pixel size, color, font size and the radius. Radius is nothing but, you can see over here, this is a round shape which is coming over here. If you want, you can give through radius option. Now you can see over here I have given the special effect, that is on hover effect. As soon as I will move my mouse pointer towards that image, it changes the two different color, that is a blue and green. Ista color is coming. So this effect that can be decided with the help of hover effect. Now over here the cursor pointer is nothing but the pointer effect which get applied to that particular box. Background color you can decide. Now I am giving the code for pista green color, so that's why it is appearing in that color. I am not giving any effect for my box, that is text decoration, none is there. If you want, you can give the different font style for it. Size is the 40 and color is white color. Once you will complete your style sheet and you will view that through your web page, this effect get applied to your page. There are various kinds of colors are available, that is rather than primary color, if you want to use some another color, that options are over here, that is color chart is there. So through color chart you can view the various kinds of color. Just you have to mention the color chart code. So over here you will get the ample numbers of color coding. This is a over here you can see the different colors were there and their codings were there. So whichever color coding you want, you have to specify that code, so that color will appear over here. So student, I hope through this video section you will come to know how to create the simple login form. Next video section we will see some another innovative way how we will design our web page. So thank you student for watching my video. Please subscribe it, share it and like it.